L. Ron Hubbard discovered Scientology by investigating the mind and what that really was and how it really works. The L in L. Ron Hubbard's name stands for Lafayette, and he was named after his grandfather, who was named Lafayette. As he continued to look into dianetics and into the workings of the mind, he discovered, and it can be documented actually, that a person is a spiritual being. They're not their body, they're not their mind, they are a being that runs the body. And this is the basic premise of Scientology.
So this will be a demonstration of what is called a nerve assist, and it is used to alleviate a buildup or a restriction to blood flow or the nerve flow in the body, and it helps healing.
I was looking for something that would improve my life, and I was reading different self-help books, and I found Dianetics in a used bookstore, and I picked it up and I read it, and it really made sense.
What we do is we start at the top of the spine and go down, down, down.
We have approximately 100,000 members in the greater LA area, and probably about 8 million worldwide.
And follow the nerves down the back, coming outward from the spine.
The church was founded in Los Angeles, actually, in 1954, and it was founded by a group of people who had been following L. Ron Hubbard's works and decided that, hey, this is a religion. It's not just a philosophy, it's actually a religion.
It doesn't have to be hard, it can be very light. All you're doing is getting any stuck flows in the area to dissipate. The church basically has a very solid principle upon which it is based, and that is the principle of fair exchange, that when you receive something, you must give something of equal or greater value in return in order to remain in good exchange. Otherwise, a person may become criminal. Okay, that's a good demonstration, and then we would do whatever we did again and again and continue the assist until the individual experiences relief or a cognition and betterment. L. Ron Hubbard always had the ability to have money. It's actually an art, and he was so prolific in his writings. He financed the entire research track of Scientology and Dianetics with his own writing. For example, his primary book, Dianetics, The Modern Science of Mental Health, has to date sold over 17 million copies.
I feel a little pain before the assist, but in my back, but now I feel great. When I was there, I feel relaxed, like a baby, and then my pain disappeared.
Sting was having a difficult time with his throat, was not able to perform, couldn't talk, in fact, and John Travolta administered an assist called a touch assist, and within a matter of less than an hour, his voice had totally recovered and he was able to go out and do a full performance.
Well, people have told me the wildest stories, actually, about what they think we do or what they think we're about.
All right, let's suppose that Clara had, for some reason, impacted her head and hit her head on this stanchion of the window frame. What I would do is get her to point out what part of her head had hit the window, and then just simply put your head back in contact with where it was hit. Just touch it back where it hit. Good. Now, what would occur is that the injury and the pain would be re-experienced. Touch it back again.
I hear everything going around LA, you know, that we, you know, hide babies in the basement or whatever. You know, I mean, rumors get wild.
Good. And by touching the exact point of contact back to the injured area on the area where it was struck, you can actually get the pain to gradually diminish and finally dissipate entirely.
And that's the problem with rumors, is it causes prejudice and bigotry, because then people start spreading these vile things about you and they hate you before they ever met you or they don't know anything about you.
3 years ago, my husband has a motorcycle accident here in in Los Angeles, and he was in coma for 3 months.
We don't pray per se, and this gets into our definition of God, I think. We don't actually have a definition that's a dogmatic or a doctrine regarding who God is or what God represents.
And I just started to do a touch assist and other assist, and he was changing in just few minutes. The doctor say, "What do you do?" And I say, "Dianetics."
We allow each person to find their relationship with God individually, and they can pray, they can relate however they want to, but we don't tell them how to do that.
And then the doctor said that he never can walk. And I continue do the nerve assist and touch assist, and now he's working. He's happy now. Me too.
I think people have preconceptions or misconceptions about Scientology. A lot of people don't know anything about it, and they know that they don't know. What I always urge people to do is read a book by L. Ron Hubbard. Then you know what it is.